Hey, Aaron here with Superior Singing Method, and this is how to always sing on key. Okay, how to always sing on key. Now, one of the most common pitch problems of not being able to sing on key is lack of grip on the chords, and I'll explain more about that. Now, the opposite problem is like too much grip on the chord. That's like too much compression, like hey, hey, you know, people try to sing high notes and bring up their chest voice. There's like a strain and like a raised larynx. This is actually the opposite because you actually need some compression or there's no sound. And another word for this compression or this grip is actually onset. Because here's the thing, the whole point of singing is to convert air into sound as quickly as possible. And so we actually don't want any air escaping at the beginning of a phrase. I hear it all the time, but when somebody's singing, you'll hear like, hey, you know, just like a little bit of sound escaping. But what that happens is when air escapes at the very, very beginning, it affects the whole phrase. It's hard to stay on key for that entire phrase. And then it's a habit that people can get into and do it on just about every phrase, which can blow the entire song. So of course we don't want that. And there's stylistically, there's the more breathy sounds, like in the 80s, it was a lot of breathy singing. But there's not a lot of that today. And if you want to do it stylistically, that's fine. But that's different than what we're talking about here. I want you to get that grip and get that onset right away so that you can get the best pitch and the best tone for your voice. So here's an exercise on how to do that, how to get a good onset, get good at getting this onset every time. So here's the exercise. I want you to hold your breath for a second, for a couple seconds. So hold your breath, and then I want you to come right out with an sound, and then ow. I just want you to it's mostly the ow, but I don't want you to hit that right away. It's going to kind of be like a starter block, like a sprinter has that starter block that like launches them, helps them launch forward. That's what this ow is going to be. So hold your breath a little bit. Oh. And so I want you to do that like 5 or 10 times, before you get started singing. Oh, and get a sense of what that grip sounds like, that immediate grip where there's no escaping. I want you to actually, if you can do that 5 or 10 times, do it for about 30 seconds. This should solve a lot of your pitch problems by getting that onset right in the first place. And speaking of which, I actually got you, if you click the link below, I've created this quiz. It's at how to discover your number one singing killer, because I think if you can find what your number one singing killer is, it'll actually help you dramatically improve your singing very quickly, because that number one singing killer is blocking you from a lot of the different techniques and exercises being able to help you, because that one thing's holding you back. Once you bust through that one, it'll help all the other ones take more effect. So if you click that link below, it'll help you find your number one singing killer, but that's not even it. Once you find out what it is and the algorithm figures out what it is that is your number one singing killer, I've actually created a video for you specifically, whatever your number one singing killer is, a video that specifically, and it's a free video, all this is free and the quiz just takes about 30 seconds, and I'll send that video to you for free to how to fix that number one singing killer, because I want you to not have things that are blocking you with your singing. I want you to be able to reach your dreams. Whatever your goals are as a singer, I want you to be able to accomplish that. So click the link below, take the quiz today, and I will see you next time.